This is just some crap. I can't take it right now. This is just some crap. This is some bull crap. My nose is stuffy. My room's hot. I cannot open the door unless my brother, or else my brothers will come inside. Two, my TV's too loud. And I can't even breathe from my nose without even having. Oh, this freaking sucks. This is the cause of my sneezes during the 3 hour live stream, and now during the 2 hour. It's because I can't fucking breathe throughout my freaking nose. This sucks. My God. Bro, I can't freaking breathe. I can't. I can't breathe, bro. This freaking sucks. Can't breathe. Hey, God, I can't fucking breathe. Ugh. I hate my stuffed up nose. This is the second damn day of it. It sucks. Alright. This is the second fucking day of a stuffy nose. I sneezed during the 3 hour live. I sneezed during the 2 hour live. If I sneeze during this live, this will be the third damn live that I sneezed in. Third live that I sneezed in. And it's gonna be irritating for me. But I realized I might as well stop doing any lives because of my nose. One, it's fucking me up right now. Ugh. It's heavily pissing me off. The thing is, not even like chest rub is helping with my nose. No matter what I do, it keeps reclogging. I mean, there's a chance I'm gonna have to be a mouth breather. There's a chance I'm going to be a mouth breather when I go to sleep, which I don't want. God. This is some bullshit. But, and the worst part, it's pissing me off so bad that I can't even breathe, bro. I can't breathe through my nose. But this thing has to pick a damn memo. Once I leave my bedroom, sorry, you hear my brothers in the background. It's because there's nothing playing on my TV. There's nothing playing in order to block it off. So I'm pretty much bored. I'm pretty sure Leon went to bed, and I'm trying to use my Chromebook in order to charge my phone because I don't know what the hell's going on. Bro, I really hope that my nose is unstuffed too, because it's the cold weather, baby. It's the cold weather. And having a stuffed up nose in cold weather is kind of a death sentence. For me, technically. Meaning, oh, my nose will be stuffed up way worse. It'll be way worse. Then again, this might be the third live if I start sneezing. If I do, I'm fucked. Because that's 3 lives with me sneezing, and Leon's gonna enjoy every single little bit of it. Because for some reason he likes my sneezes. This sucks balls. Heavy ones. Because I can't breathe, and I might as well not sleep. Because, not gonna lie, this has to pick up. Holy shit. Okay. This has to pick a memo. Because when I'm outside my room, my nose for some reason unclogs. So once I enter back in my room, it clogs back up. Which is either saying because it's so hot in my room, it's possibly changing, causing my nose to stuff up. Thanks to the fact that my mom hasn't literally turned on the air conditioner to cool before she fell asleep. Or, possibly worse, I'm getting sick. If I am, which I'm hoping not, that'll be the worst. Anyways, there's a chance that this could be surprisingly. Damn. I remember I remember about like a few weeks, which is bound to be a year, which I eventually deleted that singular live, of when, if I remember, fell asleep. And the thing, I remember, actually, no, I was gone for, I think it was for 5 hours, and the phone was still going, meaning it was just still playing, and I just didn't realize it. And once I did, I was like, "What the fuck?" I had left these poor babies stranded. I realized I left you guys stranded, and I was like, "Oh shit." So when I realized that I left you guys stranded, I was like, "Oh, damn, what is wrong with me?" I should have told you guys before I eventually just for some reason wasn't talking or anything that I was getting my hair done. And the reason why I was gone for so long was because I think there was music that was possibly copyrighted during that time. And because of that, I did not even dare. I did not even dare try unmuting. Which was a good thing, because if I think about it, I'm pretty sure there was a whole bunch of copyrighted music that shouldn't have been playing. So thankfully I had it muted. But sadly, the fact that my nose is stuffed kind of brings down the pacing for me. Like, think about it. You guys know me as like an energetic and type person, but when you just hear me sick and just being like so stuffy, it just brings down a little bit of the pacing, don't you think? Like, it kind of brings it down a notch, and I'm like, damn, this brought it down a whole lot. Like, I can't breathe normally. And worse, I probably sound way, way, way different after this live. Because, not gonna lie, I'm starting to burn up. But I'm not risking opening my door because my brothers are running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth past my door. Ugh. I really, really don't want to risk like what they're playing on their tablets if it's copyrighted to possibly get me to take down this live, because there's a chance, oh, either I fell asleep and the funny part, the game is still playing and all you can just hear is the music, or possibly after I fell asleep, there's a chance that the live may have ended, and once it has, then that's it. That's it. That's all. Oh my god. I just don't get why randomly the lives just shut down. They just shut down after like a few minutes or at least a few hours of me being inactive and not interacting much. I'm like, what the fuck? You're telling me you shut yourself off? Like, it just shut itself off, and I'm confused. I'm like, what the hell? What the fuck? You shut yourself off? It confuses me. It confuses me to the point where I don't understand on why the hell it does that. Hold on. Still though, it still heavily confuses me on why it randomly just starts shutting itself off, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't get it. Why would you shut off after like at least a few minutes of being inactive? Like, why would you just do it like now while I'm asleep? Why did you do that? It made no sense to me. I'm like so confused. I'm like, what the fuck? You shut yourself off after just a few minutes or possibly a few hours of being on. And then the inevitable happened. I realized that because it tends to lag a lot, that means that it ended that means the live ended up crashing and it ended up closing me out, and that means I can't continue the live. Thing is, I only been gone from the Animal Crossing live for at least a few minutes and then it just ends. Meaning I can't be away from I can't be away from the live stream for too long. The problem is this means, oh, if I don't keep my phone on, if I don't do anything, but I realize that's invalid because I kept trying to keep my phone on, and what happens? The live ends abruptly. Meaning possibly due to the fact that my phone could be severely lagging from it, even though this is the only one that doesn't really require any storage or like, oh, a long-term time wait for something that makes no sense to do. It just lags up the phone. Just when I realized that, oh, there's so many things playing at the same time, so much of this, so much of that, that it lags the phone real bad. Hold on. Ugh. This freaking sucks. This sucks so much. And I'm no person that's familiar with this. But the fact that it happens a lot, it's pretty freaking weird. Like, no cap, it's like over the top weird. Think about it. This platform that's at least free, that doesn't like try to scam me into paying for more, I don't know, for more space, lags up the phone to the point where if I don't do anything to keep it from lagging, it closes like a midnight. It closes like a midnight. It closes just like that. I'm like, what the hell? You're telling me if I don't do anything within the past few minutes or possibly the next few hours, it closes on its own? What the fuck? It closes on its own, which is annoying, by the way. Meaning, oh, I gotta start over. Boo, how sad. I gotta start the hell over. And the worst part is that it took me a while to set it up. So once it just lags out and crashes, that's a whole minute or a while of effort of setting up wasted. Ow. And the worst part is that this is fucking common. Meaning, not only that I'm probably gonna have to deal with the fact that it closes every so often, I'm going to deal with the fact that right now I have a stuffed up nose and really heavily upset what the fuck is going on. I'm just wondering why it does that. Like, here's the thing. StreamYard, you won't able to, here's the thing, only you are able to see the chat, but nobody else can see it. Ugh. And it gets worse from here. If no one else can see the chat, then how do they know that you're talking to the chat? They won't know. The reason why they won't know is because they can't see it on the screen, but they'll probably understand that you're talking to them. Oh my god, my nose is clearly clogged up. Ugh. Like, it makes no sense to close. Yeah, it makes no sense to close the never mind, I found my bedroom. Never mind, I found it. Alright, I found my bedroom. Okay. So the bedroom actually can stay perfectly fine. If I remember, the thing is that she has this stuff. My mom has this stuff that when it's filled with it, it can make it wander in the air. So that way, it can clear congestion in the whole house. It's not working for me because she hasn't shut it on. That sucks. Sorry if I for some reason shut it up. I'm trying to look for music. Ugh. Anyways, ugh. Like, I'm confused. Like, why would, for some reason, the phone lag so bad? But then I realized the difference between StreamYard and there's a difference between StreamYard and Restream. For StreamYard, you can go into YouTube and check your own YouTube live. For Restream, oh no, you can't do that. That's the problem between StreamYard and Restream, is that with StreamYard you can go into your own channel and do something with the chat. Like, you can look at the chat yourself. And with Restream, you can't do that. The only thing you can do is either mute the person on Restream to keep them from talking in your streams, or your streams, or you just full block them. That's what you can do, which keeps them from talking on your streams and all that jizzy-ad, you-jad. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Besides the fact that me and my grandmother had to get on to my little brothers for the dumb shit that they had to do today. But everything's been all well and good. Still, the stuffy nose still sucks. And I need to figure out a way how to unclog my nose. Because if I don't, I'm going to be probably suffering with the stuffy nose the whole Christmas break, which I don't want. Also, reminder, if about the school yapping live, yeah, the people from the school yapping live, only like, if you heard about at least most of the people, if you heard me say one person's name, that one person that I called was one of them who lives in my neighborhood, but they don't live in the same house as me. They only live like 2 houses away from me. Not 2 houses, 3. I'm guessing 3 houses away from me around the curb. And sometimes they go back to their hometown to spend time with their other half of their family. I understand for that part. But the thing is, I do remember that one of my other friends, who my mom did mistake for Mexican, is still planning on kidnapping me so that way I can try crawfish. I have never tried it. And the thing is, she called me a very, very poor soul because that means I never tried things because we don't leave the damn house. So if she's like, "Oh, you gotta get out more," all that stuff, I'm like, "Excuse me, we don't get out the house. We don't even leave the house." So, excuse me? We don't leave the house. We don't go anywhere. We're just a bunch of potatoes sitting in one spot. We're just a whole bunch of bag of potatoes just sitting in one spot waiting to be cooked and all that stuff. Ugh. Still though, we're like a bag of potatoes just waiting to be cooked and shit. Meaning, oh, some people are like, "Oh, why haven't you tried this? Why haven't you tried that?" Well, I'm sorry. It's because we haven't went anywhere. It's because we haven't went anywhere and we don't go anywhere. Like, it's kind of weird to think about it. A black family who tend, like, some black people actually do, like, go out a lot and stuff. It's just that, holy shit. Ow. Alright. Besides that, let's see. I went to the movies 2 times. One with my friend's mother, the other time with my father. My father lives in Colorado. My friend's mother lives in my neighborhood right now. She lives in my neighborhood. She still is. Uh, with my friend's mother, we watched the King Kong versus Godzilla movie. We watched that, the New Empire movie. And then with my father, I think we watched something about the very first black pilot. I forgot the name. And that was the only movie in Colorado that I ever watched. Reason? I didn't want to go back there. Because here's the thing. His lazy ass didn't want to go back to his mother's house, who's living with her daughter right now, to come get me and his mom. Meaning, yo lazy ass did not want to come up and come get us, but instead you want us to ride the plane again? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not riding the fucking plane again. Hell no. I'm not gonna do that shit. The thing is, oh, sure, we rode the plane once. I'm not riding that fucking plane again. Reason? I'm not pulling the risk of running into a Karen. Like, the more I think about it, I want you guys to think about it. Just imagine me just over here talking shit to a Karen and saying, like, imagine if the Karen started shit and I just start, like, defending and shit. Here's the thing, my grandmother may get mad at me, but I don't give a damn. Here's the thing, the bitch is being annoying. That's the problem. Wait a fucking minute. Whoo, okay. For a minute, I thought it was snowing because the ground looks white for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? Am I tripping? Anyways, still though, I'm pretty sure that my mom is, like, getting me, like, a VR headset for $15 for Christmas. If she isn't, she's probably gonna get me something else. Because the thing is that I need a VR headset, and I need to ask her if I can get the VR app in order to play with my VR headset. Which, not gonna lie, it will be really freaking fun. It'll be really freaking fun. But still, though, Karens, bro. Karens. At least not all Karens are bad, though. Because I do remember that there are some Karens who are sweet, polite. It's just that due to the fact that Karens, like the really bad Karens, give them a bad reputation, there's not that many good Karens around. There's not that many. And then there's the Kevins. Then there's the Kevins. The Kevins are the male Karens. Or we call them Kens. The thing is, there are multiple names for male Karens. There's male Karens, Kens, Kevins. There's so much that you can call them. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I remember on the bus, bro, I over here like it was early in the morning, like sometime like before like Christmas break. My dumbass was over here playing like a video. I was playing a video, and the most funniest shit about it is that I remember I was watching it on my TV, and the Karen comes out the gate. The Karen's drunk, by the way, and she says the N word right off the gate as soon as she gets out of the gate to go grab her things. I'm like, excuse me, can a black person put their hands on her? If you a female, put your hands on her, cause she ain't allowed to say that. She white. Shit, we don't accept this. And the funny part is that eventually here comes the officer who's light skinned like me, who said it. I was like, oh, uh-oh. And then the the manager, the manager, the manager and the attendant, they look up at her and they're like, why the fuck did you say that? You said it again. You said the exact word she just said. And here's the thing, you didn't have to say it. If you would say, bro, you said the N-word, I have it on my camera. You would not have said the N-word the second time for her. Which is funny too. It's funny. Because I remember, I think there was very few like animations or random ass like IRL stuff where for some dumbass reason the character says the N word. And I remember, bro, I remembered this. I remember from the Mario Madness mod, Racist Mario. Yeah, he came from an animation. Bro, I remember the first time I watched him. I never heard the N word or actually remembered hearing it. I don't think I remembered hearing that. That was funny. So when I managed to hear it again, I was like, oh Lord, how did I miss this? How did I miss that? Anyways, bathroom break. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, I've been gone for too long. It's because I really had to use the bathroom then. Anyways, so I was thinking of this that tomorrow I'm gonna play Sky, but first I'm gonna have to see if Leon wants to play. Because the thing is, it's kind of no fun playing with nobody else. But there's also another thing that I needed to do is that one, I gotta get on Sky in order to collect candles, in order to get more winter tickets before the event ends. So, because I need 39 tickets to buy a Christmas outfit from there. I got the wings, I just need the Christmas outfit. Nothing else. That's all I need. I won't have enough time to get anything else. And I also need to find as many wing light as I can. Go to the Eye of Eden, collect it, and then use it. Once I do that, I get more Ascendance candles. Because to get like the tickets, it's 2 Ascendance candles each. So let me see. It would probably be best if I do that. Oh, hi Galaxy. Ugh, Jesus, my nose. Having a stuffed up nose sucks ass. Sucks big ass. See. No, I don't want a spooky wall with that, man. Okay, let's see. Hmm. This actually looks pretty pretty. Alright. This stuffed nose sucks. And I hate it. I can't breathe. And wait, brown sack. What the absolute fuck? Why is it so big? Why is it so hairy? Hell no. I've been doing good. Overheating my room now, but I'm doing alright. Hmm. This does have potential being a spooky room because I'm pretty sure I have everything from Halloween last month. No, last 2 months. Ugh. I must remember my months. Hey, what the hell? Why is it missing? Did I accidentally place it somewhere else? If I did, that's freaking stupid of me. I'm not stupid, it's just I didn't realize it. Time to go nab it. My nose is so bad stuff, bruh. Ugh. Where did I place that stupid flooring? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't get rid of it. Let's see. It's not upstairs. It's not in the basement. It shouldn't be in my bedroom. Please tell me I didn't accidentally sell it or something. Because the thing is, I need that flooring, bro. Don't let me do it. Time to check. Nope, it was the old board flooring. Never mind, I found it. Damn, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna have a Merry Christmas. It's just I hope it doesn't suck butt due to my stuffed nose right now. Wait, did I just go into my storage room? I did. Ugh, having a stuffed nose sucks. This thing is, let's see. I am preparing for. I am preparing for Animal Crossing Christmas, which is Toy Day. making sure I have all that I need pepperized, which is, let's see, uh, which is let's see, which is possibly, let's see. Yeah, I don't know why. The reason why I keep getting sick is due to my brothers. I'm like, bro, I keep getting sick because of them. I think it's because they don't know how to cover their mouths yet, which is exposing me to their illness. It's exposing me to their illness, and I think possibly worse is that they're almost my height, meaning, oh, if they were to get sick, they can directly cough in my face. And the reason why I've been getting sick so much is either my room could be getting too hot and it's changing my temperature so bad that it could be messing with my sinuses, or probably my body's probably oh my god, there we go. Or probably my body is thinking that, oh, there's a virus in my body and we need to fight it right now. And the thing is, I'm the only one in the whole no, the thing is, I got a stuffy nose right after my mom did. She still has it too. Man, my mom probably passed it to me without noticing yet. Yeah, she probably passed it to me without realizing that she did do that. Yeah, she probably did on accident. Let's see. Man, only if I had some crispy stuff right now, because all I have is just like barely anything. Excuse me. They're little, okay? They're little. They don't really understand manners yet. They're not older than me. It's just that they're really young. They're like, their birthday was at least like, what day is it? Their birthday was on the 7th. On the 7th. So it was a bit So it was a bit long ago. So it was a bit of a long ago when they turned 7. The thing is, sure, they hit, they push at me, all the things. But the only one that's hitting and pushing me is just and the only one who's like pushing, hitting me, and probably like trying to scratch me, which they did scratch my face once. If I remember, I do have a picture of it on. Remember, I do have a picture of when the youngest child had scratched my face, leaving this mark that I kept picking at because sure for some reason it's satisfying. For some reason it's satisfying when I was picking at it, but then eventually it got to where it's not worth it. I'm trying to look for it because okay, hon, I found it. This is when I was at a friend's house. If you can see where like my face is like, oh, what's your question? Before I pull this up, what's your question? When I pull this up real quick, because I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to get the picture to pull up. What's your question? Yeah, stackety stack, stackety stack, flock flick. Stack wick. Let's see where is it? Where is it? I saw it. Where is it? Found it. Got it. All right, I'm on 2 questions. Also, this is the picture of when my younger brother had ended up scratching my face. You can see where my hand is like pulling. You can see where it is. It's like on the side of my cheek. Sucked. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to also ask the second question before I answer the first one. Please no spiders. Please no spiders. Please no spiders this month. Please no spiders this month. Please. No spiders this month, please. Damn it! It was like a long time ago. Don't worry, I'm fine on that. It was just the fact that he scratched my face. Wait, scorpions, please. Thank God. No scorpions, but damn the spiders. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I wouldn't even be on here long for the spiders. Yay! Because I think there's still a whole crap load of bugs. Yes. Okay, to answer the second question already, I have seen the Murder of Me series. It's just it's been a really long time since I've seen them. And then I was probably thinking that they were probably still posting like videos back then, but eventually I learned from like a community comment is that the person's husband, the person who was running the channel died, and I was like, "Oh no." So they just left the channel like this. They just abandoned it. And the for the first question, Marcus is literally the opinion. Actually, hold on. Huh. I'm trying to find a fish. No, the man's definitely the definition of a blobfish or possibly a sunfish. Because no one wants to eat him, and he's the most useless fish in the ocean. The sunfish. He is definitely a sunfish. Still though, dear fucking lord, I gotta deal with the spiders again. Oh god, I had to deal with them for 2 months. Okay, please don't let the tarantulas spawn anywhere near my home. Don't let that happen. The thing is, there are only two types of spiders. It's the tarantulas and the spiders. The spiders, the normal ones, they stay in the trees. They don't do anything. They're like, oh, I'll just fuck off. The tarantulas, though, dear lord, the most annoying thing to deal with. You have to either burn. The spiders need to burn. But I think the worst part, oh god, I have to remember that on another app where I have about like 1K like followers. I remember that I posted a video saying I was naming all of the fucking spiders that I had. I was naming all the spiders I had. I remember that I gave like 3 of them away to Flick the Chameleon to make like a trophy out of them. Well, the only thing that you can possibly not have a okay, I'm gonna say this. Tarantulas may be horrifying, but it's the bebes. The bebes. They're not horrifying. It's the fact that they're the size of your finger. They're the exact same size as a baby jumping spider. I was like, excuse me? The most hugest spider in the world. And it's this tiny. But the thing is, the tarantulas are at least like pretty. It's just that they're just horrifying. That's it. They're pretty, but horrifying. It's just, ugh. Then again, you're gonna hate me. Oh, thank God I just remembered. Oh, thank God I just remembered. So I remember I had like 7 tarantulas in the storage. Oh yeah, I saw the videos. I saw them. Let's see. Oh my God, I was so Let's see. Let's see. My favorite. Where's my favorite bug at? Okay, so I'm between of having my favorite bug being the honeybee. Oh man, in Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's the size of your finger. The funny part is that they don't even do anything. They're harmless. Oh, don't worry, I'm not gonna show a picture of it. It's just I remember seeing a short of it. It's just that tarantulas may be the most horrifying creatures of spiders to exist, but you can't lie that their colors are actually pretty beautiful. It's just that they're horrifying that you just don't want them. And I think the worst part, the thing is, yeah, it's just you don't really want to be up close to one once you realize the horrifying truth about them. It's disturbing. It makes moths seem like an angel, and for some reason, the butterflies to seem like Satan. Because the thing is, oh my god, I had to remember that someone said, "Oh, if you just took a whiz somewhere and you come back to the exact spot where you like took a whiz, bro, you're gonna see a whole fuckload of butterflies sipping on that same exact spot where you just took a whiz." You're telling me that they're gonna literally drink urine for what? That's gross. Hold up, wait, but there is one that doesn't count as a spider, which is actually harmless. It's the daddy long legs. They're harmless. They can't do anything because they have no mouths. They have no mouths. They don't have any. But still, though, spiders can be horrifying, especially the brown recluse. But one thing is that I'm horrified to be sleeping underneath my air vent because I remembered, I think like possibly a few years ago, uh, in this same, no, not a few years ago, actually like some years ago or whatever, if I remember, uh, yeah, if I remember properly. Oh yeah, I figured that one out. I saw the baby names. I was like, oh god damn, everyone's gonna be having twins these days. Anyways, so as I'm like sitting on my bed watching TV, I see this shadow going past the screen of my TV. I'm like, the fuck is that? So I turn on the light, and what do I see almost close enough to the floor? It's a spider. I don't know what type of spider it was. It was just slowly threading its way down to the floor. I'm like, oh hell no, and I just kill it. Like there's actually no mercy of what I did. No mercy. I was like, be gone, bitch. His thing is, you're trespassing. You get out of my home. Let's see. Oh my. Oh wait, hon. I forgot I took a picture of this. This was during. This is. Oh fuck. You saw my face for a split second. I'm sorry. I forgot this is front camera because for some reason the camera was a bit doodaddly. But this I took a pic. Oh god. Okay, so I think for some reason the camera's being a little wonkster. It's being a little wonky, so it's gonna take a little bit of a while for it to work. But if you just see me like turning off and on the camera, you can kind of see what I. Oh god, I think I figured out the problem. Is my phone overheating? Shit, my phone's overheating. Damn. Well, whatever. Thing is, that was a picture of when I just aimed my camera when I was playing Sky at when I was playing as miniature me, and I just pointed at the camera and I was like, this is worth it. This is a beautiful picture. This is worth it. What a beautiful picture. What a beautiful picture. Let's see, man, Guardian Tales is busting though, but still though it's a little. I don't know. Like the story's depressing. Like so many characters die, some of them live. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? And the thing is, hold on, my nose. Oh my goodness! I just remembered. I did show my friends this old picture of when before I had fake braids put in my hair. I remember that I woke up. My hair's naturally like curly and poofy. Right now, I barely have any left due to a fact that I'm losing it. I don't have cancer. Don't think about that. I don't have cancer. I don't have that. Because, but it was just a little bit of a thing where the hair just sheds off. Like, it's not bad. It's just a little discouraging that you might not have any hair. Thing is, I'm young as hell. Why the fuck do I have it? Anyways, I am planning on possibly trying to play Guardian Tales again. Bro, I had to remember what my friend said about lice. Someone in the back said, "Do you guys know how lice work?" Thing is, a little girl on our bus had lice, and the thing is, she told everybody on the school. She told everybody, and then everyone was like trying to move away from her, stay away, because they didn't want to get the lice. Because here's the thing: even with dirty or clean hair, you can still get it curly, wavy, straight. It doesn't matter. You're gonna get the lice. But as long as you have like dyed your hair, oh yippee yippee, you have less lice than intended. It's just that you can still gonna spread them. You're still gonna do it just as long as they don't get enough nutrients from your dyed hair. And here's my friend saying, "Oh, you're making her feel bad." Excuse me. I think she probably understands that no one wants to be around her if you have a head full of lice. If you haven't, just stay away. But then, oh yeah, I've been knowing that he was a huge a-hole. I've been knowing that he was one of that. But there was, oh, oh God, hold on. Oh, okay. Picture this. Xylos, what if the Murder of Me universe was separated from yours? Meaning, not only, meaning, not only would there be like, oh God, if the Murder of Me shadow were to figure out that Xylo is and Willow are together, he's probably going to be really upset. Because thing is, I mean, sure, he fucked up everything, but excuse. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hello. Oh yeah, I remember you posted that video one time. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah. I looked at it. I was like, oh no, fans are going crazy now. Fans are going crazy. But I think it's supposed to be a memory of the series because the series was good. It was awesome. I remember the voice acting. I remember their silliness. I just remember it all. It's just sad that the husband died, though. Exactly. On. Oh shit. Hold on. All right. Hold up. I need to post my Animal Crossing picture because I kind of feel a little boordish today. And I really, 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 really do not want to risk any copyright if I try going to Sky. So, Animal Crossing for a few hours, then to Guardian Tales, and then to, let's see, now Super Mario Party Jamboree, because some shit's going on with Nintendo, and I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that. No, fucking with that. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I got it up. I got it up. I got it. Wait. I got it. This is my Animal Crossing character in her reindeer outfit. Yes, she's a reindeer for Christmas. Yeah, I just saw this outfit and I immediately went, yes, it may not be Santa, but we can at least be a reindeer for Christmas. I decided to make her wear these lightish brown boots. So you don't see the boots in the picture, but I think the most cutest part about this beautiful picture is that she's in front of resident services and she just took a picture in front of the tree. That's true. That's true. He would explain it. But yeah, I just took this picture. I was like, let's take this picture for a thumbnail. Because it looked good for a thumbnail. And let's see. A whole bunch of crap got to go down. A whole bunch of crap got to go down for the island. Because let's see. I have 10 villagers, which are 3 dogs, 1 duck, 1 chicken, 1 squirrel, and 1 cat. So that means I need 10. I need 10 gifts by Toy Day. I need 10 gifts. Meaning, guess how many wrappings from the ornaments requires? 30. Oh, wait, I just realized it's been an hour and I haven't sneezed yet. Yes. Yeah, if you haven't watched the last 2 streams, I may have sneezed. And the worst part is that I think, like, during the third, like, the 3-hour one, like, somewhere, like, around, I kept sneezing. And I think the reason why is because there's probably, like, dust or something in my room. And I just don't know it. I think it's probably sitting on top of my chesters because I don't really dust there. I don't really dust my chesters. And thing is, the dust could be behind the TV, and the TV's fans could be blowing it around my room. Ooh, let's see. Robin the reindeer on the rescue to save Christmas. Sadly, I don't have a nose to be Rudolph. Let's see. So, 10 Toy Day wrappers requires a total amount of 30 ornaments each of 1 color, which is red, blue, and gold. Come on now. That took so much time to get that amount. I had to put 3 within rows of 10, so that way I can get this amount of 30. Oh, wait. Oh, my dumbass. I didn't think about this right. So because blue had the most, they could have been excluded, and I could have had extra. Oh my god. Ugh. Stupid nose, bro. It's depressing my nose, bro. Let's see. Wait. Oh wait. Wait. Oh wait. Do I still have the? Yes, I do. I was thinking, do I still have the wedding stuff from all the way back in June? I do. I have the wedding dress and the wedding tuxedo, along with the. Let's see, where is it? Because I know I got that one too. Let's see, where is it at? Because I know I got it. Remember, I did get the wedding veil. It's just I gotta find it. Where's the wedding veil? I know I have it. Don't tell me I lost it. No, I'll have to find that veil later. Then I got the wedding heels and the wedding pumps and the wedding shoes. It's just for some reason I can't find the veil. I just have like a random wedding shit in my storage. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with this stuff? Let's see. Hmm. Oh. Oh wait. Huh. I can be okay. I'm gonna say this. So I will admit this, and this is a fact about Robin technically. So because Knuckles and Robin are cousins, they're cousins. Yes, they're actually cousins. Um, thing is, Robin was born way differently compared to Nux. Surprisingly, she's taller than him. She's taller, about like possibly 10 inches taller. She's possibly like 10 inches taller than him. It's just that you can't really tell much. And the most funniest part is that I think the most randomest shit that she possibly does is that if you go in the kitchen and you just hear her cooking, I don't think it's best to go in there while she's cooking. Just wait like 30 minutes when she's done, because she like cooks like early, like fucking like I don't know, like 3 a.m. in the morning. She cooks at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and by like 5 o'clock in the morning, by like 5:30 a.m., she stops cooking and eats. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And the thing is, if I remember, Robin's actually like a free person, like compared to like Knuckles, who has to like guard the Master Emerald. Robin has nothing to protect. She's technically just a free echidna who gets to do what the fuck she wants. But I think the main person she mainly pesters, be surprised, because we all know that Sonic be the one that be pestering. Ooh, well, I'll see that soon. I'll have to see them on Nintendo's YouTube soon, though. Ugh, my nose. Ah. Anyways, uh, oh damn! Once I just read the voiceover, bro, wait. Do I still wait a minute? Hold on, wait. Whoa, hold up. Wait a minute. Do I still have a chance of putting up a video up here? It's like an old, it's like a previous video, like a previous short of when I did voice acting. Because the thing is, the video was like a while ago. Because the thing is that due to the fact that I think possibly because of the fact that I haven't like voice acted within a while, because I remembered that the sad thing is that most of the voice acting clips are from a different app, and I did these myself, but I do remember that I do have my own ones. Like I remade them. Hun. Shit. Excuse me on that. Ugh. Excuse me. Uh anyways, I am pretty sure that I think due to my silliness, it just made the voice acting of me doing voices just so silly. It was just one voice that I just stopped doing was Vector. Like I just stopped because it screwed up my throat so freaking bad. It screwed it up so freaking bad. It screwed it up. Like I was concerned for my own throat safety. I was concerned because I was worried that I was gonna cause myself to get strep throat due to how I was voicing him. Like it was just so weird. Valid. I am very sorry if I possibly sneezed too loud. It was just I'm sneezy, and I hate the fact that I'm sneezy because now this is the third live I have sneezed, and this sucks.
Just to
Anyways,
clarify, the voice acting
okay,
series has
here's the
literally
video.
been
Here it
dead
is.
for at least like since last year. So pretty much, yeah, they've been dead for a long time. Not as dead as Vector's voice for you. Oh, shut up! It hurts to talk as that man, bruh. Wait, so we've been in a void for how long? And we didn't do anything? I mean, the main reason why that we've been in the void for so long is because we're missing like one character and that's it. Well, goddamn. So that's the reason why, well, Vector's not even here. That's 2 characters missing. Bro, we're all gonna sound the exact same. How the hell? Well, not me, at least. I'm at least the most normal toned voice throughout this entire crew. Oh, wait, Cream, Eggman, and Possibly everyone else were gone too, so that makes way more people gone, so I kind of miscounted. You always miscount, dude. Damn, what the hell I'm trying to say is that we can try new tactics, but we can't do that if everyone's gonna be acting like their old selves here. Just to clarify, the voice acting series has literally been dead for at least like since last year. So pretty much, yeah, they've been dead for a long time.
Voice
Not as
acting is
dead as
freaking funny
Vector's
though.
voice for you. Oh, shut up. It hurts to talk as that man, bruh. Wait,
It's
so we've been in a
funny.
void for how long? And we didn't do anything? I mean, the main reason why that we've been in the void for so long is because we're missing like one character and that's it. Well, goddamn. So that's the reason why, well, Vector's not even here. That's two characters missing. Bro, we're all gonna sound the exact same. How the hell?
Damn, stop playing for like 5 minutes. Yeah, so that's how I sound when I voice act. But technically, what I'm talking about when voice acting is that some of the characters that used to be like in the voice acting series, they're no longer existing because I can't do their voices no more, or because the original person who owned them uh decided to quit twice after returning. I'm like, damn, you return after a year and then you abandon me once again. Make up your fucking mind. Thing is, even another friend agreed that it was kind of annoying. She disappears for a year. She's unable to return because she can't get back into her account. And what ends up happening is that when she does return, possibly like a month or something later, she disappears again and doesn't come back. Like, you fuck. Yeah, like, it sounds great. It's just, it's so funny. Like, it's so silly. Like, you just don't expect to hear any weird swearings from me. But that also reminded me about like the old times. I also remembered about like this one saying Robin Core. Bro, it was funny looking at that because all it was just me swearing. It was just me swearing and that was it. Just me swearing. That was it. And even my friend just like he was like, this is too accurate. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one.
Let me guess. Sonic got hit in the head with a frying pan? Yes, and exactly that. It was me that did it. So anyone has a problem, you deal with me. I mean, it makes sense for Robin to beat the hell out of Sonic, because at this point, we're back to our old shenanigans at this point. Now, Tails, we already discussed this. We weren't supposed to talk about that. At this point, we're supposed to go down memory lane. And that memory lane is right down the road of when Sonic had killed about like 3 people and that was it. Oh, come on now. Can we please not talk about the experience of when I died? And didn't I say that we're not supposed to be talking about this shit? We have all been banned about the experience of talking about this shit. Anyways, where the hell is Eggman in all this? Back there sitting on his ass eating some
The reason why it's like oh no! Is he okay? Not the dog! No! Not the doggy! Is the baby okay? Is the baby okay? Oh no! Is he okay? Is the baby okay? Oh no! Not the baby! Bro, this remind. Okay, don't get mad at this person, but the same little girl that I'm about to talk about, the same little girl, she kicked one of her cats out and send them over to my friend's house. They decided to keep him. The reason why they kicked him out, why they kicked the cat out, was because the cat pooped on their little brother's bed. You don't kick a cat out like that. That just ruined the trust with them. And because they decided to keep him, he probably forgot about them anyways. Because that means that, oh, he's perfectly fine meeting new people. And the baby got used to me being around because, oh, I'm always coming around the during the school days. Like, I'm always coming around. I'm always petting him. I'm giving him some love. Like, he loves me. He's over here meowing, and I'm like, "Come here, I'll give you some pets." And I'm like, internally, I'm like, I now want a cat, but I can't get one thanks to my brother's allergies to cat fur and dog fur too. So that means no furry pets, meaning, well, we only got a few choices. Meaning we have to choose ones that don't emit fur, like fish. But at the same time, the fish experience, bro. Oh, still though, I remember that a friend of mine who had been friends with for 5 years, who's almost close to my age, is that they're always 1 year off me. So their little sister comes over to my house. I have my last living fish. I have my last living fish in my tank. And what happens is that she dumps the whole can of fish food in the tank. My mother cleans it out. Problem is, she didn't wait for the water to clear up, and my fish died. And you're telling me that you did this? Mother, you killed my only fish. The last fish I had alive, too. I remember that there was a dead fish in our tank. The sad part is that most of the fish didn't make it due to the stress and all the moving around in the car and stuff. I remember that the whitefish that used to be in the tank, it was stuck underneath this propped rock. Like it got stuck under there. That's the point where we had to remove it. So when I saw the body, I was like, "Hey, mom, there's a dead fish in the tank." And the thing is, the last fish we had, we haven't fed it in a while because we kind of forgot about it. Yeah, we didn't. We forgot about that fish. I feel bad. What a terrible person I am for that one. But ugh. Then again, speaking of dogs, if I remember, I have three dogs, three dog villagers on my island. There's Cookie, Butch, and Shep. When I look at Shep, I think Shep's like a, what is it? I forgot what those dogs are called. It's those dogs that look like they're a mop, like they're part of a mop. Like it was one of those. It's like one of those. I'm like, what the fuck? Ugh. Oh, my throat. Anyways, so I'm gonna replay that I'm gonna replay that video, bro, because it's fucking funny to look at and listen to, because you're hearing the side of me
Let me guess.
that
Sonic got
kind
hit
of
in the
never
head
hear
with a
from me in a
frying
while.
pan? Yes, and exactly that. It was me that did it. So anyone has a problem, you deal with me. I mean, it makes sense for Robin to beat the hell out of Sonic, because at this point, we're back to our old shenanigans at this point. Now, Tails, we already
Oh god.
discussed this. We weren't supposed to talk about that. At this point, we're supposed to go
Holy
down memory
shit.
lane. And that memory lane is right down the road of when Sonic had killed about like 3 people and that was it. Oh, come on now. Can we please not talk about the experience of when I died? And didn't I say that we're not supposed to be talking about this shit? We have all been banned about the experience of
Oh
talking about
god,
this shit.
hon.
Anyways, where the hell is Eggman?
Wait,
Back there
hon.
sitting on his ass eating some pop.
Wait. Oh god. The thing glitched. Oh wait. Okay, then the camera started working. So what happened is that I think the camera for some reason broke. I think that's going on. The camera's for some reason breaking, and I'm not getting the reason why. I counted as a 10, by the way. Right. Yeah, I think what's going on is that for some reason I remember seeing Gunner in like your like shorts. Cute little baby. He's so cute. See. Oh no. Oh wait, hon. Oh no. I remember like the multiple pictures they took of I remember the multiple pictures I took from 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 Metopia, and I had to remember I added you in the game. I added you And then I also had to remember that because I added you in the game, I had to remember what you looked like. And that's when I remember that's the previous clothing before someone gave me like a furry like catsuit. Is that you was wearing a Puss in Boots clothing. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, so they reference other shows but nothing else. Ugh, my brain aches. My brain's dying now. My brain's dying. Whew. All right, let's see. Hi, Shep. Hi, buddy. Hello. Oh, are you guys going on a walk together? Oh, oh no. I thought you guys were gonna go on a walk together. Ship not sailing yet. I ship Shep and Opal because I feel like Opal's like the type of person to pop. Oh god. Okay, I get. Okay, my nose is running like shit. So pretty much, I think I'm probably like sick with like a really bad stuffed nose, and I possibly have to find a way to like fix it. But still, though, I have to realize that I sounded the most normal with SBO, but for some reason I sounded the most rough with Vector. It was probably because I wasn't like a guy, but then I questioned myself. I was like, how in the fickety fack was I able to voice like think about it. I'm able to voice a I'm able to voice a 15-year-old hedgehog and a 16-year-old echidna, a 50-year-old hedgehog, and any other character besides Eggman because I kept giving him random accents. I don't fucking know why. Uh, Vector, Vector and Tails. Jesus, Galamao. Okay, what the fuck happened? Shit. Okay, I think my phone's overheating as it's charging. So, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, so I am pretty sure, like 100% honest about it, is that I'm over here positively and obviously 100% sure that for some reason I just couldn't like get the accent properly when it came to Vector. Vector had the most possibly like I'm not I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I knew he was a chameleon, but the funny part is that if these were based off of real animals, how the fuck did we not know that Surge was an actual animal? A tenric is a mammal. I was thinking about it. Like, over half of the characters are mammals. And that included Eggman. And the thing is, bro, I had to remember when Amy. Bro, okay, I'm gonna admit this. I'm gonna admit this, though. Hold on. I have to remember. So, I have to remember that the reason why people started hating Amy was due to her personality from Sonic X. So when I figured this out, I realized that slowly they fixed her personality to where Boom Amy was at least the most mature out of every Amy that you could actually see. From the game to the shows, possibly from almost anywhere. But then I had to remember about this like Sonic channel called Sonic Discord server, where Sonic says, "Oh, I realized that Sega was slowly turning Amy into a soccer mom," and Nux was over here saying, "I'm sorry, but no offense, that's not my Amy. That's not her. If anyone could possibly shove a hammer out my butt, that's our Amy, not this one, not the soccer mom." I'm not kidding. Is that I think like during like possibly a Uno game, Amy got mad at Nux to where she personally went to Angel Island and shoved a hammer up Nux' ass. I was like, yo. I was like, yo. And she and Nux went to the hospital. Nux went to the hospital. And the thing is, Nux even said to Amy, said, "Oh, I'm sorry, the person who PBS is destroyed syndrome." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you ain't gonna be." Yeah, Nux ain't gonna be sitting for weeks. I was like, "Oh, holy shit." Oh, not gonna lie. Damn, it was funny though. Damn, it was funny though. The thing is, they were using like AI voices, and god damn, it was perfect. It was perfect. They did fourth wall breaks. And then one time Sonic said, "Okay, we gotta stop breaking the fourth wall." And Nug said something. He said, "I said stop it. Don't push it." I was like, hmm. And then I remembered that I used to do a voice acting one time. I remember doing one where Sonic said, "Then keep pushing." And I just said his knuckles like, "I'm not pregnant, bitch." I don't know what was wrong with me during these times, dude. Like, I was so funny. I was funny. I was silly. I was the type of person that you would want to meet in real life. Like, the person you would want to meet permanently who's not on their ADHD meds. Like, you realize that they are this wacky and wild ride that you have to love. A very wacky and wild ride. It was just that if I'm on my meds, you just don't get to see that so much. It's just that you get to see it now because I'm off my meds, and I don't got to be on my meds. Let's see. Okay, so I am now playing Guardian Tales. Let's see. I am changing from Japanese to English because the thing is, I kind of don't. I really don't want you guys to probably questioning on what the hell they're saying. I really don't want that questioning. Ooh, my head hurts. Ooh, ouch. Right, calm down. Brain hurts now. Give me that. Thank you. See? Oh, free gem. I hope it helps in your adventure. It, damn, I'm at least like okay. So he's saying my mom has anxiety, but I don't see her have it much. Technically, you're like the second person who looks like a middle schooler, not middle schooler, a high schooler to have that. And the thing is, I do have a friend who does have anxiety and stuff. And the thing is that I never known what you know what you know what we are going with minigun today for this. Anyways, so I am playing Guardian Tales. I started over because I realized how badly I fucked up. Because I had so many characters that I haven't even met yet. Like, way too many. Let's see. Shop. We can put a shop here. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay. No sneeze. Thank you. No sneeze. Yay. Okay. What do we got in the shop right now? So we got so we got a strengthening hammer, a purchase limit. Wait, no, we got a low death stone. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Ugh. My brothers have autism. It's just that it's non-verbal. And okay, I'll admit it. So the thing is, my grandmother's not a butthole. It's just how she is. It's how she is. She can be a little rough. It's that she's just trying to teach me and my brothers not to do things. Ooh, picnic basket. She's just trying to teach us things of what not to do. And if we were to do it, we would get ourselves in trouble, and we're gonna have to learn to not do it. But anyways, so so right now, oh my god, my brain, ooh, my brain. Chill out, brain. You're okay. Chill out your signals. Calm down your signals. Calm down. Yeah. This is like the worst thing ever. I had a cold one and I couldn't sneeze or breathe, but being able to sneeze was a nightmare. Yeah, the thing is, when it came for me sneezing, I realized that for some reason, Leon and most of my friends think that my sneeze is adorable. By 11 o'clock, we're gonna end this live stream, and then by tomorrow, probably like by 7 o'clock somewhere, I'm gonna do like another live, and there's a chance that I won't be talking that whole live because there's probably gonna be no one watching. Uh, because all bitches doing is just Guardian Tales for like a long time. Woo! Let me use me mini gun. Yeah, so for me, for sneezing, it's the worst thing of my life. To realize that people are just gonna be thinking, "Oh, I sound like an anime girl," when I don't. Mm. 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 I don't think I need you guys right now. I don't think I need my teammates because I got a powerful minigun, motherfuckers. I got a minigun. Yeah. Boom. That's the fun part about having a minigun in this game. This is my first. Like, this is my first SSR type gun, and thing is, I am doing really well with the gun. The thing is, the gun has like no limitation, and that's when I realized that the staffs for like most characters they have a limit, and because they have one, they can't like use it. They can't like use the staff long like a gun. And the thing is, I remember that uh, the guns are the only one that requires like reload and all that shit. Whew. Okay, let's see. Oh, god damn. Okay, so I do want to explain the backstory of Guardian Tales, which I'm questioning. During this, so from the prologue, we get a tutorial sword from someone. Hold on. Excuse me. We get a tutorial sword from someone. That someone, when I looked at him after like deleting my account 2 times, hold on. Fuck. God damn it. Damn. Shit. Ugh. I was about to say, the person we get the tutorial sword from was the future princess. It was the future princess. And then I was like, what the fuck? We don't meet you until World 11 and 10, you bitch. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here yet. The thing is that the future princess is the small little princess we're protecting right now is just 10 years in the future. 10 years when we die at an empire. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you here? You shouldn't be here yet. What are you doing here? Like, I'm not kidding that she wasn't supposed to be there. It was the fact that she is 10 years in the past. You are 10 years in the past, young lady. Go back to your timeline now. You shouldn't be here, and you aren't ready for what the fuck I have to go through. Hello. Jesus. This is like the third time I had to sneeze during a live. Oh my god, this is the third live I had to sneeze in. This sucks. This sucks balls, bro. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, I realized that the Japanese is worth it because when it came to English, you don't even hear the voices. You don't hear it. You don't hear the voices. All you just hear is just like what the fuck? How wow, how wow, how wow, how wow, how wow. Oh my nose. My nose is gonna be the death of me. Oh hey, quick question. Did anyone see the whopping 2-hour Pokemon video? There's a Pokemon video that I um posted like yesterday, somewhere last night, and it was 2 hours long because one stream recording was an hour, the others were just full on minutes, and somehow they went to a whopping 2 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? It questioned me. I question. The uh, thing is, uh, Jesus, I'm so sneezy. I am so sneezy. The thing is, I premiered it. I was trying to premiere it like yesterday. I was trying to premiere it by like somewhere like 7 a.m. in the morning. And then I was like, you know what, let's just do it tonight. It will just take too long for that shiza. Let's see. Alright, so we need the Japanese voice language back because you do not hear any voices. So I'm gonna be quiet. You know what? I'm gonna keep this live going, but just be aware I won't be able to like see like the messagings because I have time limit. So if the stream abruptly ends, yeah. Oh, the reason why Nux is my favorite character is because I realized that he kind of had like the personality that I had. He was stubborn, but at the same time, he was also sassy. And I realized I was stubborn. I was a stubborn person. So I was like, yeah, you're my favorite. And the very first time I managed to see Knuckles, like, ever in my life while when I became a Sonic fan, was, I think, okay, not gonna lie, it's in between these shows. It was either Sonic Underground, where in only one episode he was in, um, Sonic Boom, let's see, or Sonic X. It's one of those three, but I think it was mainly Sonic X. But okay, I'm gonna say this because I found this out, and that's actually horrifying. Did you know that the spiked things on Knuckles' gloves, they're actually part of his hand? Meaning, oh, when I remember that seeing an episode when Nux punched like the knee metal plating of a Metarex, the spike things broke off and he started screaming in pain. That's when I realized they're part of his hand. They're not just like accessory, they're just flat out part of the hand. Meaning, if they break, that's technically fracturing or ripping off a little small, like a large bit of his hand. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna shut up real quick. All right. I might need to cut down the SFX because Jesus Christ, they're loud. But yeah, as I said, the um the the spike parts of his gloves, they're part of his hand. So if they break, that's literally cutting off a large part of his hand. Which that's when I remembered. No, it's actually true. It was the reason why he screamed. That's when I remembered about the drawings of when Knuckles' hands were exposed. I was thinking about it. What if he does have fingers when there was errors of when he did have fingers? It probably meant that he does have fingers in them large gloves. And the thing is, the large spike parts are actually his knuckles. Like, they're actually them. That's the reason why he starts punching people with them or starts punching robots with them, is because those are his actual knuckles. Your knuckles are almost the hardest part of your hand. So when you punch them, you create calluses on your fist. So with the gloves and the spike things on Knuckles' hands, it prevents calluses. But the problem is that when Nugs did punch the knee of the Metarex, probably like, immobilizing him, Nugs broke that knuckle off, which did cause him to scream in pain. So those spikes are actually connected to his hands. They're not a theory. It's an actual thing that I had to remember that's actually part of his hand. It's part of his hand. It's horrifying. And the more I looked at it, the more it just, yeah, that's, yeah, it lives up to his name. And he climbs with them too. But I'm thinking that if he punches hard enough, they do have a potential of breaking off. And after an episode of that shit, they come back. I'm like, you guys aren't gonna bandage his hands or some shit? They just come back? They just come back? What the fuck? And I remember that there was this dubbed version of the episode where, oh, we get to see what the yellow Metarex looked like. And here's Knuckles trying to save him. But bro, that Metarex broke my heart, saying that, oh, he didn't deserve to be saved. He realized all the damage he was doing, all the planets they put at risk. He was like, what if the universe is better without us, man? And fell in the lava. I was like, yo, you could have helped us. What the fuck? The thing is, he was part of Cosmos's kind, and you died for what? You could have helped us, my guy. It's simple. What the fuck? But I think it was also sad that in Sonic X, Christopher became the overhated character. The fuck you mean? Amy was the overhated one, and she was important. Yeah, that's true. Like, the more you think about it, the Master Emerald does make sense. But I do have to remember that there was one small thing that Sonic X did, like, confuse me about. The most funniest part is that, you know how, like, Shadow's like, oh, he's the ultimate life form? I had to specifically remember how many times has my guy lost his memory? There was season 2 of Sonic X. There was season 2 of Sonic X. Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's see. So now I'm worried that it's Shadow the Hedgehog. There are multiple times when my man had lost his memories. And then there are also the times when he died. There's there's season 1. There's season 1 of there's season 1 of Sonic X. There's season 2 of Sonic X. There's Shadow the Hedgehog. There's damn. He just got the Oh, destined to die treatment. He just got that. I was like, what the fuck? He just got that. I was like, what the hell? Yup. All right, let's see. Fiak, 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 fiak. But at the same time, it's confusing. Oh, that's right. So if you haven't watched, if I remember, there were multiple times when my guy had died. So he dies twice in Sonic X. So the first time he died, which if you know Sonic Adventure 2, he died the same way, just like Sonic Adventure 2. So that's two times he died the same death, where he sacrifices himself to save Earth from the Eclipse Cannon. The second time he died within Sonic X was because he chaos controlled both ships, Eggman and Tails' ship. I remember Tails' ship was named the Blue Typhoon. Uh, he sacrificed himself for that. That is the second time that man had died within that show. Second time he did that. The only show where he didn't die was Sonic Boom. And that's when I realized that Sonic Boom was so different, because Sonic Boom was so different. Chaos Emeralds don't exist. The Master Emerald doesn't exist. And then I had to remember about Knuckles and Knuckles video of what they were like ranking like levels and shit. And then here comes Boom Knuckles saying, "Oh, let's stop fighting about useless jewelry." I would have stepped in and be like, don't get mad at him. He may be dumb, but he's not stupid. To explain it, he's possibly the almost smartest Knuckles that you can possibly get to. Sure, he has short-term memory loss, but he's at least the closest one. That's true. He can never die, but at the same time, give my man a break. He had to die so much. Okay, let's see. インベーダーどもを粉々にしてみんなを助けてあげるのよ。あ、ちゃんとカンタベリー王国も助けてあげるから安心してね。We ain't gonna save Cadbury, bitch. We are not gonna be able to save Cadbury. 盛り上がってきたとこだったのに。Molly, no fucking deal with it. We would not be able to save Cadbury. Because I know what the fuck happens after this. You narcissistic bitch. Anyways. Yeah, not gonna lie, if I remember. Yeah, Shadow did die like a few times before. Let's see, 2 times in a show, 1 time in a game. No, 2 times in a game, 2 times. Because the other time was when, okay, so for Shadow the Hedgehog, the game of Shadow the Hedgehog, if I remember, Shadow sacrificed himself to save the Earth from alien takeover because the aliens were trying to destroy Earth and all that shit. I was like, well, what the fuck? Also, I want to think about this though. Okay, I also want to say about this. So we know that Eggman, so Eggman's grandpa or grandfather is Gerald, and we know that his cousin is Maria. So there was also a question for me that I had to realize about this first. The question was, hold on real quick. All right. So the question was, is that the question is if the question was that if Gerald wasn't caught, if Gerald wasn't caught by GUN, I was thinking of this happening. What if Maria actually managed to live and she got to get to be on Earth? Think about it. There was only 3 people we know so far that were on the ark. It was Gerald, Shadow, and Maria. So if Gerald wasn't caught, Gerald would have gotten Maria and Shadow in a capsule together, and they would have been on Earth by then. But instead, he creates a weapon specifically designed to destroy the Earth. It's only until the video tells us why. What the fuck? Ugh, my nose. Ah. Anyways, one thing about is that most of these characters in Guardian Tales, oh, they die, they perish, but we're gonna deal with it. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to drive a robot real quick. Here we go. And boom. Boom. Let's see. Dang, this graveyard, bro. Yeah, the thing about that is that I'm pretty sure that Gerald and Maria, they're cousins, because the thing is that hold on, they pause. Thing is, Maria and Robotnik, they're related. Oh, cool. The thing is, it was revealed that Maria and Robotnik are related. Maria is Robotnik's cousin. Yeah, they're cousins. Meaning the meaning Shadow shouldn't pretty much attack Eggman almost all the time. Sure, he's evil, but he should also realize that he is part of Maria's family. And Maria probably doesn't know that he existed anyways. No, I forgot to save her. Dang it. Dang, I missed a few. Crap. I'm missing stuff. Just keep spamming. Just. Oh, oops. Poor Marty. I'm gonna feel bad for Marty later. 黒目っていや様、一体何を考えてるんだ。君は今、王国内にいるすべてのインベーダーの標的になったんだぞ。だから何？むしろ向こうから来るなら好都合だわ。Okay, hold on, can I pause this? No, I can't pause. Let me do this. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Man, I'm heavily thinking about bringing. Woo! I'm also thinking that I should bring back my Sonic's Betrayal AU. And not gonna lie, it should be like a reactionable a reactionable series, like for gotcha tubers. And the thing is, I'm also planning that. Here's the thing: the original victims that were supposed to die in Sonic's Betrayal was Cream, Blaze, and Eggman. Those were the original three that were supposed to die. But since I'm probably gonna delete those videos and restart them all, because the more I think about it, the more I realize that the pacing for me on Sonic's Betrayal, I realized that I kind of screwed up, because it wasn't the same as it used to be from back then when I first made the AU. Like, the first three people that were meant to die were Cream, Blaze, and Eggman, but at the same time, Cream is only a child. But if you think about it, if Cream dies because of Sonic, it makes Sonic seem like he's at fault permanently, and he's really, really dangerous. So then I remember the old lore for it is that Sonic just went nuts. That was it. He didn't eat anything that made him crazy. He didn't do anything. He just went nuts. He just snapped. He just had it. That he went on a murder spree. Like, he just full on had it. Like, he was done. He's like, fuck it. Fuck saving the world. Fuck everything. I'll just murder everybody on Earth. 頭を冷やせ。俺たちに協力させてくれ。必要ないわ。どいてくれる？バカなことを言うな。この先はハーベスターの巣だぞ。だからそのために来たんだよ。どいてマーティ。君と TDF は戦えない人の避難に集中。Oh wait, huh? Okay, it's not a sneeze. 他は全部私に任せて。Thanks, Marty. Hold on real quick. Let me do this real quick. Oh, I don't think it was that. The thing is, in this AU, you'll be surprised. So the thing is, Fleetway doesn't exist in that AU. He doesn't exist. EXE doesn't exist. That means, oh, evil spiritual villains. They don't exist. They just don't exist at all. Meaning, they never exist to begin with. So that means just Sonic just went nuts. And they just don't know the reason why. He just went nuts. There's no way to tell that if he's just possessed or anything. No, he just went crazy. He just went crazy. That was it. All he did was just go crazy or some donkey shit. He went crazy. He decided to murder Eggman first, then murder Blaze, and then kill Cream. Yeah. But then again, damn, I had to remember how brutal that these two AUs were. Then I had to remember about the fallen Robin AU. Holy shit. I had to remember, I made Amy the villain in this. I made Amy the villain. I made her the villain. And worse, she had to kill Cream in the most brutalist way ever. The worst way possible for her. So she drowns Cream. She kills Cheese by severing Cheese's head from his body. And thing is, you're probably wondering where Robin is in all this when I said fallen Robin AU. Robin was missing. She was missing. And Tails and Sonic found them. Their arms were cut off. And their arms and legs were gone. And in Amy's bag, when she was in a graveyard, in her bag, there was Robin's right arm with Cheese's poor severed body just wrapped around it like a bracelet. And I realized how damn brutal this was. And I realized that the Fallen Robin AU had more deaths than Sonic's betrayal. The people that died were Blaze, Rouge, Eggman, Cream, Cheese, Jet, Silver, Charmy. God damn. 8 people died. And Shadow too. Shadow died. And now that's 9. 9 people had died in that AU. And what the fuck was wrong with me? That's 2 children, 2 young children that died in that AU. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? And worse, I never described how Charmy died. Charmy died by getting his wings straight up ripped off. His wings were ripped. and he was just shot out. He was gone, just gone. For Shadow, he was just shot. That was it. He was just shot. That was it. Jet, he drowned. Jet drowned. Eggman had his skull bashed in. Uh, Blaze was burnt to a crisp thanks to Amy pouring gasoline on her, probably hours ago when they were working together for murder. And oh my god! And then here's Rouge. Rouge was killed unknowingly. Like, no one knew how she died. No one knew. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the hell? Like, what the fuck was I doing? And then, oh my god. And then, Jesus. Oh my god. And then, the sad part, out of all those victims, Robin was the only one who lived. She did have plot armor. It was just the fact that Amy kept her alive for fucking target practice. She would use her for like a punching bag. And I realized how fucked up the AU was. And I just ended it. There was no way to bring it back. And then there was a version 2 of it. Well, not version 2, but there was an aftermath version of it. The thing is, in this AU, Sonic goes dark form, he kills Amy, and then, oh, everything's all happy nilly willy. Robin's in the hospital with Shadow, and uh, Amy, Tails, and Sonic, they're all at home and shit. They're all calling to the hospital to check on him, and yes, technically, this is where the Knuckles like Shadow ship, aka my girlfriend and me, comes around. Uh, Shadow kisses Nux goodnight, and here. Thing is, the aftermath was that they revived Amy. Uh, and the thing is, they realized that she was possibly possessed. It's just they killed her and the ghost at the same time. The fuck? Like, I don't know what was wrong with me during this point in time when I was doing that AU. It was just so fucked. Like, it's a wild roller coaster. Like, think about it. It's a wild roller coaster. I was like, huh, what the fuck am I doing? What is my brain doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, there was no explanation of what the hell I was doing. And it kind of concerns you with what the fuck was I like thinking at this point. Hold on. I need water. Ooh, my head hurts. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a headache, and I might need rest in order to deal with this headache. But I at least want to get like a stage and a cutscene like out before I eventually just decide to call it a night. Just rest. It's not gonna lie, I am getting a very bad migraine. I'm getting a very bad migraine. Ugh. Because I'm getting a very bad migraine and I might need a whole crap load of rest. For 3 lives straight, I've been sneezy, slightly coffee, all that stuff. Either I could possibly have for some reason a cold or something, or possibly worse, I could have just a random stuffed nose because of dust or something. And I don't even know what it is, or due to all the. What the hell? Oh, ew. Oh, ew. There's pathogens in my cup. Let me tell you. There's pathogens in my cup. Um, there's pathogens in my cup. It's sort of like, okay, hard. It's like it's like moldy. And I think the camera must have broke again. Yeah, the camera's breaking. I'm gonna keep it like that. Excuse me on that one. Yeah, if you just look at it, it just looks so moldy. Those are pathogens in the cup. Those are pathogens in the cup. Thing is, it could be because like there was like too much water and the water just stays like inside the cup for like way too long. And then I think worst of all is the fact that because of the fact that the pathogens are inside the mouth part of the cup, uh, I hope that's not the cause of me getting sick. Because if it is, then I gotta bleach this cup again. We gotta bleach it again. It's not gonna lie, this is fucking nasty. Like, I don't understand where the hell I'm getting these pathogens from in my cup. That's disgusting. It's gross. It's nasty. There's a chance that those pathogens could be the result of something being in the cup for too long. And uh, so, yeah, you can't drink this cup. It's that's how freaking nasty that is. Because they're pathogens. As I said, there are pathogens in the cup, and possibly, worst of all, if those pathogens are that if the pathogens are what's getting me sick, I'm going to tell my mom that we're going to have to bleach my cup again. Because the thing is that this could mean that the pathogens came back after like a month. Which could mean of whatever the hell I left in the cup that didn't come out stayed in the cup. It just stayed in the cup. No, I'm getting a heavy migraine. So I'm gonna end this live. Whoever is watching, good night, good day. And I wish I get better by tomorrow in the morning.